YouTube family. It is Lynn coming in for a small, quick update, hopefully. I'm coming in a little earlier than I normally do. I usually been coming in once a month, but I just saw about a quick video and I decided I wanted to make one really fast. I'm coming up, next week is my birthday, and so I've been doing some reflecting on my life. I'll be 41, which ain't no spring chicken, folks. But anyway, yeah, it's good. So I had to do a dental switch revision. I had my sleep revised and the dental switch done on April 3rd of this year, 2013. And so 6 months post-op, 6.5 months post-op now. I'll be 7 months, November 3rd. So time has flown by. It just seems crazy. It really has went fast. And I've lost weight. It's not been as fast as what some people have lost. But, it's just been a slow progression for me. So I started out, when I went, I was my highest weight ever was 310. But when I went to Mexicali with Dr. A and had my dental switch done, I was 226. And I currently am around 168, give and take. So, anyway, I'm going to go with that number right now. It seems like it takes me forever to get out of, whatever denomination I'm in. If I'm in, I stayed in the 170 for a while, and it's just really, the weight loss has slowed down. I never was real fast. I was kind of average, I guess, from the dental switch, and now it's slowed down. I think, I think last month I lost about 4 pounds for the whole month. So yeah, I've got 25 pounds to go to meet my goal of 140. That's a little. 25 pounds is somewhere around 140 something. And I wanted to kind of get in the low end of the 140s because if I can, that's my goal. Because I know I just want to have some room for some cushion when I, to be able to have 10 pounds of a fluctuation, because I do fluctuate. I am a fluctuator with my weight, and so I want to take that into consideration. And if I don't lose another pound, I'm okay. But I would like to. I had the surgery. I went through everything that it took to have it. So I would sincerely love to get to my goal weight, for several reasons. For one, to know that I could do it. But it hasn't been me all together. It's been a God thing. This whole journey of mine has been because of my higher power, and I give Him all the praise. And so yeah. But if I don't lose another pound, I'll be happy. I would like to lose at least into the 150s, possibly. But I'm not going to stress over it. I'm trying to train and teach myself. I still go through, I don't know if I would call it binge eating episodes, but I still go through, I still have a certain amount of dependence on food. I may not do binge eating like I did before, and it has been a slow journey for me. It really has. So, I'm just taking it one day at a time and trying to learn a healthy relationship with food and, how to listen to my body and what it says. But I still, thankfully, I'm somewhat better with the binging right now. Hopefully, it's not on wood, I was going to say. But I still, I find myself still having a big dependence on food, and it has a very important meaning to me, which, we have to eat. So I think that we have to have a healthy relationship with food, and and know that our body needs food, and it's healthy to eat. It's healthy. It's not, I used to think, oh my God, it's a bad thing when I'm eating, and I'd slap my hand, but it's not, eating is not bad. Eating is good, and, I try to eat the things that my body needs. I definitely try to do that 70% of the time, but there are those times, 30% of the time, that I have things that aren't the best for me, but I'm trying to find what works, and I'm trying to find what's going to work for me. Now, I do think I can get a little bit too tangled into the sugar, and it does breed the desire for more sugar. So, and there is such thing as a sugar allergy. It's an obsession of the brain. Sugar doesn't break down in everyone's body just the same. So, anyway, it's not a one-size-fits all, and, the main thing that I'm trying to learn that has been important for me, where I started, is the spreading out my meals throughout the day. Now, I'm not saying that works for everybody, and I think for me it was a discipline thing, because I was so used to eating, too much at one time, and for me, I've found that although it takes discipline, the spreading out of my meals, like I'll have my breakfast, and I try to do around 300 to 350 on my calories per snack or meal. So, I'll have 300 to 350 for breakfast. Around 10 o'clock, it's time for a snack. Preferably high in protein. I just had a Kellogg's bar, which it does have a lot of carbs. Generally, I would try to make a little wiser choice on my protein bar, but I had to stop at a convenience store, and that's all they had. So I had a snack at 10:15, something like that, and then, sorry people. A great shot of my boobs. Sorry, they're almost non-existent. But anyway, there was a cop on the side of the road, and I'm driving. Anyway, yeah. So I'll have my lunch, and all these. My goal is 1,000 calories a day, but I don't always stick with that. One day this week, I don't know what my problem was, but I ate way too many carbs, and I ate way too many calories. So I have my days, but anyway, I try to spread, what I'm trying to say is I try to spread it out, and my metabolism was so jacked up from the years of destroying it through radical dieting, obsessiveness of, starvation, and then boom, starving myself, and then bang, here we go, just eating a tremendous amount of food at one time. So anyway, it's been a journey for me to learn how to eat again, and I'm still not there, folks. I still, like I say, what I'm working on now is my dependence on food, and I still reach for it many times. I find myself reaching for it, and I find myself thinking about it a lot, and so, I'm trying to get it right, what's hunger and what's head hunger, and I know a lot of it's head hunger, and, that little serotonin high that lasts very few minutes, just a few minutes before, But I'm not beating myself up about it like I did. I'm just trying to love myself. Les and Sarah did a video, and I heard several different videos that were true to me. One of them was, a lot of it's about how we look, and I cannot lie. That's what it's been about my whole life. And I do care. I do care. I have a job that, it's very much pressure, to look a certain way, to dress a certain way, to have a certain, there's a lot of things involved in that. And, but anyway, the main thing that Les and Sarah was talking about, how we, our self-worth, whether, her self-worth's not built on her size. And she hit on something so true. I think people with eating disorders, or I don't know about people, but me, through counseling, I found out that my self-worth was based on my size. If I wasn't the right size, I was nothing. And so anyway, I really liked her video about that, because she's got it, and it's so awesome when we get to that place where, and it's, I know that, but don't get me wrong, it takes affirmations to myself every day, and it takes me telling myself every day, over and over again, you're a wonderful person, you're a beautiful person on the inside. It doesn't matter what your size is. People love you for who you are on the inside. There's people that care for you. You're a beautiful heart, I have to tell myself these things to remind myself that it's not about physical appearance, and I cannot base my self-worth on a physical appearance, because, I could be drop dead gorgeous, but, people beauty fades, and, one day, Lord willing, I'm going to have, a tremendous amount of wrinkles, and, just, it's going to be what it is. It's life, and I want to love the person that I am. I don't want to base it on my appearance, so, of course, I want to continue to try to do my best, but, I cannot base that on my, because weight is what it is for me. It's not, it has been my battle, and, everybody has one, and it's not, so, alright, people, well, I just wanted to kind of do a short update. Well, it's not short, it's 13 minutes, but I wanted to do an update and come in and tell you how I was doing. Would I do the Dewey Dental Switch again? Yes, I would. I would go back to Mexico tomorrow and have Dr. A do it. I needed that in my life, and, I'm not even a year out from it yet, so I don't know the outcome in the long term. I got a short-term investment right now in it, hoping for the long term, but my assets, definitely seem to outweigh my liabilities, and I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for where I am today, and I'm trying to work my program, and trying to work on myself, and try to continue to find out who I am on the inside, and try to continue to develop a healthy relationship with food and myself. So thank you guys. I love you all. God bless, and